Who do you say you are? Everyone at some point in time questions their own identity. When the situation, the circumstances, the environment changes around us, it forces us to self-reflect and take a look at ourselves. And I want to encourage you, you look back in that mirror, you tell yourself exactly who you are. Let me tell you about the story of the lion in the boat. This lion wakes up in the middle of the ocean in this boat with miles and miles of water surrounding it. We know that the lion is the king of the jungle, but what happens when the lion is in the middle of the ocean? Well, let me tell you, this lion is approaching a storm, and the waves are creeping up, and the lion tenses up. The waves are over 10 feet tall. The lion's claws dig into the bottom of the boat to hold on to survive. And as these waves roar against the side of the boat, the lion roars right back. The lion knows exactly who he is in the middle of the storm, in the middle of this environment that is unfamiliar to him. And the lion knows that if it just makes it to the other side, if it just makes it through this storm, then guess what? It is going to absorb the storm and become a better version of itself once it reaches land once again. It is going to be a conqueror that is even more ferocious than it has been in the past, because it is going to evolve. So as you go through your storm, how is your character evolving? Are you growing? Are you fighting back? Or are you cowering because the environment is unfamiliar to you? Because if you're cowering, then you're not being who you were created to be. So allow yourself to absorb the storm and evolve with the pain that you feel. Evolve through the trouble that faces you, and to get on to the other side. Because once your paws make it onto land, once you make it to that point where you're in a space that is a little bit more familiar, you can start walking, you can start running, you can start leaping as you were created to be. And you're gonna have people that are gonna hit you up and they're gonna say hi. That's what they're saying to you, but reality is they really want to see if you've given up yet. They really want to see if you failed yet. Well, let me tell you something. You make them keep saying hi as you continue to evolve and become greater than you have ever been before in the past. Don't give them an excuse. You keep going. You remember who you are no matter the environment. You remember who you are no matter the circumstance. You remember what you've gone through, because those things are a part of you. You can't just forget it. You remember it. You look at it in its face and you roar right back. Don't give it an excuse. Let's go. You know who you are. Continue to evolve. Continue to shine. Continue to be the king, the queen that you were created to be. And don't give them an excuse. Let's go.